All right. I did my internship at First Bank of Charleston, and I've worked there for this summer will be my third summer there. My internship was on winter break last winter, and then I kind of had a testing period during spring break. It was kind of cool. So a little bit about First Bank is, and this you can find on their website, we are a financial services organization committed to providing businesses and consumers with individual attention and professional solutions. First Bank delivers superior personal service in a consolidating financial services environment which increasingly de-emphasizes services. And we're committed to providing superior personal services is a way of life for First Bank of Charleston. We believe our customers deserve nothing less and should expect nothing less. And it's really cool because a lot of businesses will say they do these things, but First Bank really does do these things. We're really committed to, if a customer has a problem, whether they know what they're talking about or not, we all get together and work with them until they're satisfied with the results. And also on the website is a portion about employment opportunities. They said, at First Bank of Charleston, we believe our most important asset is our employees. Even in an industry so dependent on technology, good banking is still a product of good people. And that is why we're always looking for exceptional people to join our team. And if you're an individual of high integrity who has a commitment to excellence, who values teamwork, and who is dedicated to serving your customers, then we want to hear from you. And that's very true too. I was welcomed right in, and I have a need to learn and to be allowed to know everything about something and to show that I can do well in an organization, and they've really helped me to do that. We're a small bank, we're a team, and we're a family. There's only 25 employees, and we all work together to solve any problem. If anybody in the whole organization has an issue, everyone will work together to solve that. Nobody's too busy for anyone, and we're a family. I'm best friends with everyone I work with there. We all share our personal lives, and we all get along really well. We have accounts suited for businesses and individuals. We do loans, certificate of deposits. We have overdraft protection, online banking, and great customer service. So here's my experience. When I came into the organization, I didn't know a whole lot about banking at all, actually. And so they started me out as a receptionist, where I got to learn everyone's jobs because I had to answer the phone and be able to tell people where they needed to go, take what they told me, and send them to the right person to help them. I quickly moved up to teller. It was in no time I had mastered answering the phone, and so they put me and taught me how to do teller, and that wasn't what they hired me for. And a lot of people work together with me to learn. Teller is a really hard job, actually. You wouldn't think it is, but you have to understand what people are doing, and people are really particular about money. And so you have to at least present yourself in a confident way so that they feel safe with you handling their money. You learn how to count the money, to input the entries so that they make it to the general ledger and to all the processes that have to balance. You're constantly dealing with fast-paced work environment where you have to be accurate in everything that you do. After that, I got a chance to be introduced to loan review just to get comfortable and introduced to loans, and got to learn some about that because I didn't know anything about loans. And then my internship was focused around operations management. So they moved me up again and said, okay, here's the other half of what you already know. We also in the organization have training online where you can, it's like you take a little course, it's like a mini course, they take a half an hour. It tells you everything you need to know about a subject, and then you're tested on it, and you get a cool little certificate that says, hey, you've completed this. And you can increase your knowledge in the whole institution because you can take any class you want on this. So with my operations management, what I did was I got to start, this is what I had to do every day, and balance this. So I would balance the general ledger, which is where everything goes in the bank. I got to balance the other side of the teller terminal, so everything that they do, I had to make sure correlated with the general ledger. And if there was a problem, I had to go talk to the individual teller, try to figure out where it was, and then correct it. And so you have to be able to work with people and talk to people about a mistake to find out where it was. I went through the cash items, POS disputes, IP clearing, ATM clearing, bill pay. TT&Ls we no longer do, but that's like taxes, business taxes. GL clearing, which is where if something in another account doesn't balance, it goes to GL clearing. So sometimes it'll take an hour to search through all the different accounts and all the different things in the system to find out why whatever got there and how to put it where it needs to go. Accounts payable, deferred GL, we balance to Community Bankers Bank, which is our bank, so each bank has to have a bank where their things go, and it acts as a way to keep us in check. So I also did Fed funds. At the end of the day, there's a certain amount of money that you either have to sell, Fed funds sold, or purchase, and then there's EVA funds sold you gain interest off of, so that you can gain interest off of extra money you have, or you can purchase money to use if you need to. And then I got to help a little bit with month-end balancing. I didn't do all of these, but I've balanced the official checks and dividend checks, and I've balanced CDARs. Every day I had to make entries for CDARs. I don't know a whole lot about CDARs, but each day you had to make sure that we balanced with them. And so I would make entries and run them through the teller line so that all that lined up. Here's how I applied it to my classes. One of the things I recently learned was about organizational socialization, and there's 3 stages. There's anticipatory, encounter, and change in acquisition. My company was really, really good about the anticipatory stage. I felt like I knew what I was going into before I went into it, and I felt very, very welcome to do so. And then the encounter stage, when you get accustomed to your job, I don't think mine took 6 months. I think they were really, really good about making the culture and the values of the organization known. And I felt like I was part of their family very, very quickly. Also, we learned about helping and Ed Shine, and the big things about that are that you have to be able to give and accept help. You have to be humble when you're trying to understand someone else's place. You have to be openly communicating, and you have to feel like everyone is equal. So at First Bank, if someone has a problem or a question, nobody's too busy, nobody thinks they're better than anyone else. Everybody will work together with you to help you become the best you can be and to accomplish tasks and get things done. And then organizational citizenship behavior is one of the things that we know can really help an organization succeed. And the whole culture and environment of being at First Bank of Charleston facilitates this. And so many people, I don't know people who are sitting there saying, oh, when is it 5 o'clock? I want to go home. Everybody's having a good time. When it gets close to 5, we'll turn on some music, or just everybody will talk and after everything's done. And really, we enjoy our time together. And it's a really good experience. They've become my family and my friends, and I feel like based on their culture and the way everything is run there, that they'll continue to move me up as I need to learn more, and I'll be beneficial to them as they are beneficial to me. So do you guys have any questions?
How long has the bank been established or been in existence?
I believe it's 8 years, and we're the only location. There's no other branches. There's just the 25, 30 of us that work there, and I think it's been about 8 years.
Any problems with the 07-08 financial crisis?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Other questions for Catherine?